What is going on, everybody? So today's another beautiful day, another beautiful truck that I'm going to be showing you guys today. This is the all new redesigned Silverado 2022 in the RST package. This is going to be the glacier blue color, which is the all new one that was announced on the ZR2. This truck arrived unexpectedly, and man, it is truly a beauty. This color, if you see it in person, it really does stand out in the sun. Right now, I'm going to be showing you the vehicle. I'm going to be doing the 0 to 60 time just to see how the vehicle performs. I'm going to be putting it on sport mode, and I'm going to be showing you the time of the 0 to 60. Really, nothing much has changed, as you can see here in the back. It's the same as the previous generation, and most of the differences are going to be in the front end and also in the infotainment system, which I'm going to be showing you here in a minute. I just activated the truck in sport mode, and we're fixing to try out the 0 to 60. As you can see, it's speeding up very quickly. It just hit 60 there, and it hit a staggering 7.73. This does have the 10-speed automatic, which does help a lot, followed with the 5.3 V8 engine, which is pushing 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. This is a very quick truck. Now guys, if you haven't done it yet, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. This will help me grow my channel, and I do really appreciate your help and all the support. Let's take a look at this beauty. As you can see here in the front end, it does have a different fascia opposed to the other generation, the 2021 or 2022 limited. I'm going to show you here the front bumper. As you can see, it is color matched. That's what the RST gives you. And here is the front camera right there. Below here, there are going to be the fog lights, and then also the recovery tow hooks. Another thing I'm going to show you is going to be this right turn signal. It does give you a sequential pattern. Nice design there, little touch. And as you can see there, that it did change. Now, whenever you do turn on your signal, it doesn't do a sequential pattern. It's just whenever you're locking your vehicle or unlocking it. Here you do have your little side light for your right side. It definitely helps whenever you're moving things at night. Let's put an example. You're going out fishing and you want to see around you, around the vehicle. As you can see here, this is the RST badge. This is going to be the multi-flex tailgate, and I'm going to show you how to operate it here in a minute. You can open it with your remote. Just push the button twice. Right there, I just remote started the vehicle. Here to the right, you do have your 120 or 400 watt receptacle. It's easy for you to plug in a phone, something, speaker. And also here you have your 12 tie downs on this truck. To the left, here's a lever, so you can easily access the multi-flex tailgate to get onto the back of the vehicle. This truck does have the 20-inch wheels painted aluminum with the grazing pockets. This vehicle does have the 275/60/20 all-terrain black wall tires. And another thing I'm going to show you is this bottom camera here that's on the left side of the mirror. It's pretty much the 360 camera. Just like I promised, I'm going to show you the multi-flex tailgate. That is me saying hi. You pretty much have a first step here. You can use this as an office outside. Put a computer or tablet. Lift this lever up. You can easily put things in the back. That way your objects don't fly off your tailgate. You push this first and second button. That's going to be for your steps, for your bed. Lift this lever up. That way it's easier for you to access the bed. I'm also going to show you pretty much how to put this tailgate back together. It's very easy and simple. Another thing, it's very light. You'd expect this tailgate to be heavy. I'm a skinny person, so if I can lift this thing up, I know you can. It's that simple. Now I do want to talk a little bit about this truck. It did change a little bit opposed to the previous generation. As you can see, this gauge cluster, it looks different. It's digital opposed to the previous generation, which was a tachometer. This infotainment system did grow. We have a whole display here with two different settings on each side. You have two different options. You can maneuver audio on this side and then also look at apps on the other one. But first I do have to confirm the settings here. Done. So let me go back home. As you can see, I'm going to show you the maps on that side. On the Silverados and GMC trucks, depending on the trim level, you do have a trailering option, which you can add a trailer there. You can name it. For now, I'm gonna just leave it as trailer 1. You can select from conventional fifth wheel gooseneck. Typically we're using conventional on 1500s. You can select from the option of boat, cargo, flat, horse, livestock, travel, and utility. Let's select utility for now. Done. So on here you have a checklist. Now once you're on that checklist, you have different information on each category, and you can see pictures of each thing. As you can see here, the check hitch, connect trailer to hitch. You have 3 steps on this one to connect the trailer to the hitch, the ball. You have your plug-in electrical connector, your test light, your safety chains, your storage jack, inspect the tire pressures, and remove the wheel chokes, adjust your mirrors to see around you, and your brake gain. You also have maintenance. You can set up reminders and certain mileage on the trailer. Let's put an example. I'm gonna put 10 on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and push next. I want to check the brakes on the trailer, the tire condition, the wheel bearings, and you can also set up a custom reminder. Let's put an example. I want to check the connections. Just type in connections. Confirm on that one. Next, how often do you want to perform the maintenance? You can choose mileage or time. On this one, I want to select 6,000 miles and possibly 6 months from now. Push next. Tire condition, I want to check on it 1,200 miles from now and 12 months. Wheel bearings, I can select other. I can edit this one. I can put 2,500 miles from now. Next. And then the connections, like again, you can select any time period, 5 months from now. And that's done. You can also test your lights. On this one I don't have a light, or I don't have the trailer with me, so I can't test it. You have cameras, weight, and then towing assistance. And then here you have your average fuel economy with whatever trailer you're pulling, and then your total mileage that you've been driving on that specific trailer. To the left of the steering column, I want to show you how to use your 4-wheel drive modes. So right now I'm sitting on 2 high. To put it on 4 high, you simply push the button. It engages automatically. You don't have to push it on neutral or anything. To put it on 4 low, you have to push this into neutral. So there, and then just push the button, and it should engage 4 low. As you can see, it turns off the traction control, and then it is engaged. To put it on 2 high, simply push the button, and it should engage 2-wheel drive. As you can see, forward collision system is unavailable. 2-wheel drive is on. You do have your driving modes here in the bottom. Counterclockwise or clockwise should move your options for driving modes. So right now I'm on sport mode. There I'm on off-road mode, and back to normal. Your tow and haul button is going to be below the mode. So push the button. As you can see, your tow and haul mode is active also. And then to disengage, simply push it again. You do have an electronic parking. So to engage that, simply push the button, and it should show you a parking, and it should say park brake set. To disengage, simply push down on your brake and push the parking brake again, this button there. On your gauge cluster here, you do have your different modes. So here I have my driving summary, scrolling down here. Trip 1, trip 2, timer, tire pressure, drive assistance, oil life, brake pad life, front and back, air filter life, and a blank page. Now if you scroll over to your right, you have your music option, your navigation, your phone connections, and you can also pretty much adjust or edit your layout, your display layout. Here I can choose digital, and it should show me a different display there. You have a clean, which wouldn't show you anything but just your miles per hour. You have a classic display also, which shows you that display there. You can also pretty much edit the left side of the info. So right now I'm showing compass. I can change it to time and temperature, tire pressures, fuel economy, transmission fluid, and I can leave it at none. For now I'm gonna put it at tire pressures there. I can edit my right side, which right now it's showing me my drive mode. I can put a compass, time and temperature, tire pressure, fuel economy, and transmission fluid. For now I'm gonna leave it at driving mode. And go back. On your lower gauges, you can pretty much leave it at medium, which is going to be only 2, your fuel and your temperature of the engine. The maximum is going to show you fuel range, battery voltage, and oil pressure, and your engine temperature. And minimum, it's going to show you just your fuel range and your miles, and then what you're sitting on right now, which I should put it on park. You can also edit US metric units, speed warning. I can enable it or disable it. Speed sign display, I'm gonna leave it on. If I turn it off, it won't show me the display on top here. Software information, and then reset to default. On this new Silverado RST, you do have your lane assistance, which guides you in the lane. You can turn that off, but when you do turn it on, you can see here that you have that lane keep assistance there. Your parking sensors, you can turn them off or on. Your auto stop, you can turn it off. You can lower the tailgate here, and you can also see it on your cameras there. Right now I have it on the normal position. If I turn it down, you can see there that it's lowering. You have your hazard lights there. You have your traction control on or off, and your incline braking, and then your windows. This button here lowers all the windows in case of an emergency, if you know what I mean. Here's your trailer braking gain or loss. You can push plus or minus to gain or lose, and you can see that it's in increments by 0.5. You do have your heated heated seats. Right now it's a retrofit. Vehicles now that are arriving to the dealership, unfortunately they don't come with that module. Unfortunately, it's on this one, it would be the heated seats. You have your dual climate control, and then on this one, on this Silverado, the shifter is different. It's an electronic shifter. To put it on drive, simply push the button on the side on your left, go down, and it's on drive. To push it on park, just simply push the button. To reverse, again, reverse, push the left button up, neutral down, and then down again. Manual, which you do have your paddle shifters here, minus and plus. Go down again, you're back on drive. Alrighty guys, so that concludes today's video. I hope you really enjoyed watching the RST Silverado with me. Please hit the like and subscribe button down below if you haven't done it yet. And I also want to thank everybody who's subscribed and all the support on my channel. Thank you guys again, and see you on the next one.